I was the one muted. It was me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I pushed. It happens. I moved my microphone and I pushed the mute button. So now I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay. My mute was on. So okay, everybody, can you confirm sound now? Can you hear me now? I think I was muted. I pushed my microphone and it was muted. So welcome everybody. There you go. Hello, Rayanne. Hello, everybody. And welcome to this evening. Welcome to this time together that we get to spend. It has been a fast July. And here we are now in August in the new moon. And we just had a portal that we were working with that was for the couple of days that it was open, the Lion's Gate. You may have heard about it, you may have not. I'll kind of touch on it briefly. And it's funny because I received a lot of information. But it is interesting information that one had shared with me regarding the Lion's portal. So that will come through tonight. And so if you're not ready, get something to write with. So set your space, set your intention. If you haven't done that too, something to write with so that you can take notes tonight. Actually, you'll probably need something a little bit bigger. Something a little bit bigger than just like a little sticky note. Hello, Anana. Welcome. Hello, Christina. Hello, Lunar Wolf Witch. I'm so glad you're joining us tonight. So I don't know. Like paper here. Maybe on the other side over there. You got something? Okay, cool. So yes, get your writing, whatever you're going to be using, your paraphernalia for tonight, because we are going to be doing some really powerful work. And if you haven't already, please give me some love. Give us some love. I muted my mic. What the heck was that about? So give us some love and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. This will give you notifications when we do go live for our new moons or anything else that we're doing. Hello, Priestess Tracy. So yes, like I was saying, for those who are new, we have the priestesses in the chat that if you have questions, they'll be able to answer. I did want to make an announcement because this will be I think this is the final one until we open up our gates. So the Luxunis Sisterhood opens up her membership portal 2 times a year. We do them on the equinoxes or close to the equinox. So this coming one will be for the fall equinox. We're here in the north. So that will be starting September 1st. We will be accepting new memberships. Until then, so you are welcome to think about if you think about joining, or if you wanted to join, put that on your calendar. Starting September 1st, we will be opening up our membership again. It's free to join. However, you do have to answer 3 questions. And these questions are really important because it gives us the vibe of who you are and lets us know a little bit more about you. So it's a very close-knit, wonderful community. And we have some amazing people there. So if you feel called to join, please do so. So I see some sister members are joining on right now. Yes. Hello, Lori. I see you. Hello, Priestess. I see you. Binksicle. And say Priestess Binksicle. No, Priestess Jordan. And congratulate everybody. Priestess Jordan is just newly married, just came back from her honeymoon. So she is with her hubby right now, just having the best time. Ajani, thank you for joining. I see you. Beautiful. Welcome. And again, welcome to anybody who is new. So now I want you. I was a little frazzled. I was like, why can't people hear me? And then I realized it was my microphone. So we got that taken care of. I want you to set your intentions for tonight. Okay. I want you to think about why you're here. What brought you here? My hair is just, all over the place today. It's just one of those days. So what brought you here? What brought you to this space? We're going to be doing some amazing work tonight, connecting and also receiving words of one. And so that's going to be really exciting. And I have Savannah here with me who will be assisting me. Thank you, Savannah, for doing this. She's new. So she's like, how do you do this again? So she'll be reading what this is. If you have a question for one, after I'm done with the channeling of the message that one will be bringing, you're welcome to ask questions. And Savannah will intuitively be guided to who she should pick for the question to be answered. And she'll tell me what the question is. I usually keep my eyes closed because sometimes I get distracted with the chat because I want to talk with all of you. So she will let me know. And then from there, I will answer the question with one through the channeling. So that's how that usually works. For those who are new to this is how it works. For those who already know, you already know how it goes. So yes. Thank you, Priestess Tracy. Yes, it's been a very, very busy day. Infinite Magic, Meg, I love you. How are you? Okay, there you are. Yes. So tonight, think about why you're here. And let's talk a little bit about the Lion's Gate. Okay, so most of us, or most of the country, it's on the Gregorian calendar. Okay, so there's all these different calendars, ancient times, that before we adopted the calendar that we have today. The Lion's Gate is powerful, and it's a powerful portal. But it's funny because yes, we associate with the 888, but think about back into the ancient times. We didn't have the August 8th, we didn't have that, right? It was all made after tradition. So what one had told me was it's actually the planetary alignments that come into the alignment at the certain time, kind of like Samhain. Okay, so here in the north, that's going to be coming up for us. So excited! But it's when the degree is in Scorpio, 15 degrees in Scorpio, that portal is opened, and we have that energy that comes in. Interestingly enough, Priestess Jordan shared something really interesting with me about Dia de los Muertos. Now, Dia de los Muertos is something that's celebrated in Latin America, and it's around the time of Samhain, about October 31st to November 2nd, roughly around that time. However, that was adopted from when the Spanish conquistadors came into Mexico and took over that time. They wanted to bring in and integrate some of their philosophies and beliefs, because traditionally, Dia de los Muertos is celebrated in the summertime for about 2 months. So think about that. So do you remember and recall me telling you, I may have been in the Sisterhood, but I think it may have been here too. So correct me, anybody in the feed, of where I said this, where it feels like it is more like Samhain energy, where the veil feels really thin. Well, that is why that explained so much. And Priestess Jordan was the one who found that out at the Epcot Center in Florida. So there we go. Yes. Right. So hi, Kat. Hello, sweetie. So yeah, so think about that. Think about how there's so much. It was on here. Okay. Thank you, Lunar Wolf Witch. I'm so glad you're here, Goddess Brother. So yes, so that is how we really feel things, right? It's not necessarily about what the calendar or the society is telling us it should be. It's when it's a time and we have to be connected, and then we kind of feel like, you know what, it feels like this. Like sometimes Samhain doesn't fall exactly on October 31st, so it really goes by the planetary alignments. So there are times where you may feel like it doesn't feel like Samhain. It may come like a couple days later into November. Isn't that interesting? So pay attention to how you feel. Now, going forward, here we are now in the new moon. It happened yesterday. We're still in the currents of new moon, and then we'll get to the witch's moon tomorrow. Whenever you start to see the first crescent, if your sky is clear, that's when we start to manifest. So right now we're gathering our energies. Okay. So tonight I want you to think about what brought you here, the powerful energies, the intentions of this evening. What brought you to this gathering, to the replay or to the live? I used to, in new moons, show you kind of different correspondences of different stones or crystals to work with. And I kind of got away from that. Just things change, right? Changing things up. But tonight, as I was meditating on this evening, I was guided to show something with. So what we can work with all sorts of different stones and crystals to support our work, to support our intentions for moon work, the moon alchemy, right? As we work, as we shift, and as we evolve, as transcend, we change in the energies. And so we use our crystal stone allies, or adopted recently in the Sisterhood, are Chris stones. I love that. Thank you, our beloved Catherine, for sharing that with us. Chris stones, which is crystal and stone, Chris stones are beautiful for supporting our work, right? Supporting those who work with crystals or stones know this. They support and amplify. They help to solidify. And as I was connecting with one tonight and meditating again on this evening and what the energies are about, especially after coming out of the Lion's Gate, right? We're in those energies of manifestation, of housing powerful intentions. They said anything with feldspar. feldspar is really powerful for igniting, illuminating that which is being hidden, right? So I love labradorite, a family, the feldspar. So is moonstone, but I love labradorite because it looks dark until you get it in just the right light, right? And then you get this certain angle, and then it like speaks volumes. And that's kind of like how we work. We have to sometimes we're under guise of like, I'm not sure about what my path is. I'm not sure about what I'm supposed to do next. And then something will happen, a moment, the light will shine just right. And then something will illuminate for us. So I have with me here this replica of, well, it's not, I mean, probably anatomically perfectly correct, but this heart, this human heart, you see that? This is labradorite. Let me just say hello. Look at that. I mean, it is just so happy. Anyways, so this human heart, right, illuminating within us this powerful desire surging for not only just change, but to start to bring forth that which is unseen. Right? So yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So forming that, yes, isn't this amazing? So this is a beautiful piece, or any kind of piece of labradorite, or where you feel called to. It could be something completely different, and I want you to listen to that. For me, it was beautiful labradorite, and that is a favorite of mine that I work with in the new moons, because it helps to illuminate that which was hidden from me that I'm working to bring forward. Okay, especially in these dark moon energies. Oh, I love that, Rayanne. Yes, sunstone is powerful. And that is considered the stone of courage, especially right now. It's like we're here in this beautiful summer, not only summer weather here in the north, but also because we're in the Leo season. Sunstone is a powerful ally for bringing that leadership energy forward, that courage, that stamina, stability. So, yeah. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes. We're going to do the 17 seconds, okay? So for those of you who are new, what the 17 seconds is 17 seconds of, I'm going to set my phone right now for 17 seconds of just intending something. So I want you to think really quickly. And have you been doing this? Who has been doing this exercise? Let me know in the chat if you have been doing the exercise. And if you have, how has it been affecting you? Have you seen a shift in your energy? Have you seen a shift in your way you can focus on your goals? How have you felt? Have there been any synchronicities that have been happening for you? Okay, so take a moment right now. Take a moment and think about something that you greatly desire, something that you are maybe working on, thought about from working with the portal, something you're really truly wanting to manifest, and bringing that into now. Okay. Now I want you to really bring that to life. I want you to think about that for the next 17 seconds. Feel it, be it, live it. Okay, we're done. How fast was that? So fast. So fast, right? So fast. Now, how did you feel? How did you feel with that? Was it quick for those that are new to it? Even for those who maybe haven't done it in a while and doing it again, how did that feel? Now, here's the trick. I freaking love that 17 seconds. It's just enough to get you into the vibe of feeling so good without the mind taking over, or the brain, not the mind, the brain taking over and wondering what do we need to do? How do we get this done? But what if all of that, you don't have time in 17 seconds. So super quick. Right. Love it. Love, love. Yes. So try that once a day, or maybe twice a day, but not congruently. So basically don't do it right after the next time. So like we wouldn't do another 17 seconds right now. And the reason is now the brain knows, okay, we're going to be doing this, and we'll start to think of the reasons maybe why not. So Just 17 seconds. It catches you by surprise. You're like, okay, I'm going into this space. And then you can do it at night, or you can do it at a certain time of day, or whenever you spontaneously feel you need to do it. Try to do it every day. And this is a powerful tool for manifesting. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, see, that's powerful. Powerful. Yeah. Honestly, I feel more successful in that 17 seconds than I do any longer type of meditation. This is what Lori is saying. And Anna's saying she's going to add it to her daily round. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, I love it. Lunar Moon Witch is saying he's going to add it to his alarm starting my 17 seconds. Yes. When you do this, you're plugging into that infinite realm of possibility, right? Without the human condition, we don't have time, doesn't have time to jump in, and we can be fast, right? We know that manifestation isn't just, it doesn't take over a longer period. It can be fast. If you put that energy that is completely just dedicated to that, 17 seconds is forever. And then, okay, 1 and 7, 8. So there you go. All right. So now we're going to do something really cool. Before I get into the words of one, because that will just take me over. Then I'm pretty much, in that space, and then we're done. I have an exercise for all of you. So this is the time now. You set your intention. You thought about what brought you here. Or maybe you're not sure, but you feel like you're drawn here for a reason. Now is the time, okay? So get what you're going to write with. It could be your paper. It could be your phone. Preferably make sure that it's off so that it rings. It won't bother you. And we're going to do 2 things, okay? So the first is I want to remind you, this was an actual message that was given to me earlier during the week when I thought about today, or earlier last week. I guess today's Monday. The ancestors are speaking. Are you hearing? The world is healing. What part do you play? What role do you align with? And it's powerful because the ancestors have walked the earth, those who have come before us, right? And those who will come after. But those who have come before us have also had their own share of challenges, travesties, things that have gone on with the world. They've lived through it, because if they didn't, we wouldn't be here, right? So they're speaking. They are here. They are the ones with the knowledge that can give us the inside scoop on how to deal with certain things in the world. So are you hearing? And here's the thing. We are in, if you think about it, untraditionally, but very traditionally, back before the conquests, Dia de los Muertos was happening. So in that space, the veil is very thin. Ancestors, you can reach them any time of the year. But right now, they are speaking to us. They are moving us to different uncomfortable places sometimes because we need to make those changes. And the world is healing, right? And sometimes healing looks chaotic before the true healing sets in. That healing does sometimes have that tendency to just feel like an upheaval, but it's shaking loose the things that are not needed. So what part do you play? What role are you aligning with? Okay. The healer, the nurturer, the way shower, the activist, whatever role that you have chosen, or maybe there are several, how are you aligning to the healing and the health of our Mother Earth, and to also the future, those who will come after? It's really important to think about that. And it doesn't have to be a huge, grandiose thing, right? It simply could be what legacy you leave behind. It could be touching energetically to that something that calls you, and making your difference, making your mark, making your contribution. Sometimes it isn't about showing the whole wide world who you are. Sometimes it's through a quiet contribution that some of the best and huge work is created and made. Huge strides. Now, I want you to write a letter to your future self. I want you to think about your goals, your ambitions, your dreams, the things that you're ready to manifest. And I want you to write a letter to your future self. And we're going to do this for like about, I'm going to look at the clock for 2 minutes. Okay. I'm going to set the timer. So just go ahead and start now. And just write.